Barack Hussein Obama to me is not a black man because, well, here's his mother. Okay, so this is a white woman of European descent, as you can see, and to me mixed people are not black. Now I want to say that I do not have anything against biracial people. As a matter of fact, I myself have a biracial daughter. For me personally, mixed people are not black. Okay, for a simple reason, where if you make blacks and white, you're not going to get black, period. You know, it's as simple as that. You're gonna get gray, you know, maybe as my sweater, but not black. Okay, and for me the rule is very simple. Mixed people will be black the day they'll be able to identify as white, not a day before, not a day after. Okay, right? If white people can't claim them, I'm not gonna claim them. Okay, and we know that even the most white passing mixed people, i.e. Meghan Markle, do not, you know, are not claimed by white people. So I'm not trying to claim them. They're not black to me. They're mixed, and that's okay. Black people are black people, white people are white people, mixed people are mixed people, and I don't think that, you know, there should be any issue, anything wrong with that. I do think it's my personal, you know, experience as someone who has seen a lot of mixed people, whether it is in my country of origin, where in Senegal, or someone who's been to France 39 times, and you know that there are a lot of biracial people in France, etc., right? I would say that the average mixed person to me does not look like Barack Obama. Okay, if I was going to say someone in my mind whom the average mixed person looked like, I would say Yara Shahidi. Now I know that her dad is not of European descent. I believe he's Persian, but to me Yara Shahidi does look like, you know, the average, like I would say 65% of mixed people are of her complexion and do have, you know, her type of hair, which is 3B 3C hair. I'd say my daughter looked very much like her, like not only in complexion and hair, even in facial features, in my opinion. But yeah, to me she is, you know, what the average mixed person look like in terms of features and hair texture, right? And then, you know, you have the extremes. So on the one end, you know, people like Barack Obama who are more black passing, and then on the other end people like Meghan Markle who are more white passing. Like, I'm not one of those people who identify with her whatsoever. I'm not one of those black women who feel like Meghan Markle marrying Harry is a win for us at all. I actually do not think that Meghan Markle is even representative of most biracial people. I don't think that most biracial women even look like her, talk less of, you know, most monoracial black dark-skinned 4C hair having, round nose having black women, right? Like, to me Meghan Markle look like you know, Western European woman. Honestly, she's a very or Southern European woman, I don't know, but she's very white passing to me. Like, if someone was to show me her picture and tell me that she come from Spain, Italy, or I don't know, somewhere in Latin America, I actually personally wouldn't think about it twice. I would actually believe them. To me she's a very white passing person. Okay, now why do I even care whether people view, you know, Barack Obama as black, whether people view Meghan Markle as black, whether mixed people in general are viewed as black? Well, I do think that it is important for us as black women not to lump in mixed women or biracial women, whichever term you prefer, as black women, because I think that when we do that, history in the past has shown us that they tend to replace us. We see this in media, in music, especially in the cinema, in movies. Okay, we see it in competitions, like beauty competitions, like, you know, Miss Universe, and I'm actually going to use Miss France as an example. Now, Miss France, like Miss USA, obviously is the competition of the most beautiful woman in France. I'm using the most in quotation because obviously Miss France isn't the most beautiful woman in France. It's the most beautiful contestant among the people that actually, you know, came to compete, right? And there have been several black winner of Miss France. I'm going to be putting up pictures of the women who won the Miss France competition towards the years, the black women. And as you can see, all of these black women have something in common. They are not, in my book, actually black. Okay, if you've been to France, if you've been to big cities in France, Paris, Lyon, Marseille, Lille, Montpellier, etc., right? you know that the average black woman that you are going to see walking down the street of France doesn't look like any of these women. Okay, like the average black woman that you are going to see in the street of France look like the queen of France herself, Aya Nakamura. Okay, this is what the average black person that I see walking down the street of Paris look like. Yet they have never been a contestant of Miss France that won that looks like her. And in my opinion, this is, you know, one of the main reasons why we as black women should not include biracial women as black. I don't think that it is as, you know, detrimental for black men to view mixed men as black, because black men actually do have a lot of representation, whether it is through rap music or, you know, even in movies, right? Because black men have, you know, are depicted as viewed as this masculine, aggressive type men. You will see a lot of them, you know, actually getting roles in movies, and not only violent roles, by the way, even movies as, you know, or roles as rather, sorry, love interest, right? Because they are viewed as, you know, desirable. The, you know, black, tall, dark, and handsome stereotype is actually positive for them in some way. Obviously it has negatives as well, but, you know, when it comes to representation in media, it does sometimes work in their favors. So you do have a lot of black male actor where you don't have a lot of dark-skinned, falsy hair having, big nose having, round nose having black women. And yeah, I find that, you know, that's who we get. We get Yara Shahidi, we get again, adore her, beautiful girl, reminds me of my daughter. I really have a soft spot for her because she looks like my girl so much. Zendaya, but yeah, I want to see, like, where are even the young actresses, like the young black actresses? I haven't seen any. But yeah, I think that, you know, mixed women, biracial women are not black. I think it's not in our best interest to lump them in as us, because then they get casted instead of us in music videos, in, you know, movies, and in, you know, everything else. I want to see representation of women that look like me. I don't think that there is anything wrong with that. I don't think this statement, I hope this statement is not controversial. I don't see anything controversial about it. But yeah, mixed people are not black, you know, they can't claim white, so I don't see why they should be able to claim us. And yeah.